Episode 56B. Continuation of article about Joppa, Texas. She said change can happen quicker locally. She helps her community learn about PM 2.5 through the Joppa Environmental Health Project, a 3-year research project investigating correlations among air pollution, health symptoms, and mental health, funded by the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation. The study, led by 2 Texas A&M University scientists, uses data from community air monitors in the neighborhood to measure particulate matter in the air and group those findings with journal entries from residents tracking their symptoms and recording their feelings. Rozep feels it would be more protective of human health to stop the PM 2.5 pollution first, and then look back at how the residents felt about how their health had been compromised by PM 2.5 pollution that could have been stopped earlier. An environmental toxicologist at the Texas A&M University School of Public Health and researcher on the project said that even the perception of living in a polluted environment causes stress and anxiety, leading to health problems. The 5-year resident of Joppa said many of Joppa's residents are retired. Locals say they love their community because it is peaceful, quiet, and isolated. Friendly dogs roam the streets ready to bark their hellos to people passing by. There are clucking chickens, and many residents go on daily walks or ride bikes. But Kendrick said many of them are sick. There's an actual need here for change. There has to be something we can do. Photo of an air monitor in South Central Park, recently installed by the city of Dallas. Results from the PM 2.5 monitor data study are expected at the end of March 2023. The PM 2.5 monitor data researcher said she hopes results can lead to pollution controls for neighborhoods and will inform local and national policy leaders like the EPA about how tougher limits on particulate matter can protect and change people's lives. The 5-year resident of Joppa concluded, so ultimately the solution, we think, is how can we prevent this source of pollution from happening in the first place, so close to where people live. Virginia, Fairfax County. Updated, some FCPS students stay inside as burnt smell reported across DC area. FF No. Excerpts edited by Rozep for brevity and clarity. I too smell a strong odor of either wood burning or something similar to that. If smoke is detected in the air, it has been recommended to some Fairfax County Public School, FCPS, students stay inside as burnt smell reported across DC area. March 27, 2023. Many DC area residents who have ventured outside today, Monday, have reported a smoky or burning smell from a wildfire unfolding in North Carolina. The scent has been reported from DC to Arlington and into McLean. The Fairfax County Fire and Rescue Department confirmed that it has gotten calls from around the county, as previously reported by Fexno's sister site ARLNO. The department confirmed that the smell is being carried over by winds from a large wildfire currently burning in North Carolina, citing the National Weather Service. A wind shift has caused smoke from the NC wildfires to migrate widely. Fairfax County's dispatch center received calls from numerous schools, prompting the fire department to send units to some locations until they realized that it appeared to be a county-wide issue. I too smell a strong odor of either wood burning or something similar to that, a school security contact said. Fairfax County Public Schools issued a message recommending that any schools experiencing burning odors stay inside. State, federal, local officials, meteorologists, and others are aware of this. It's a wildfire from North Carolina. We recommend you bring kids inside from the schools due to underlying health conditions such as asthma. An FCPS spokesperson said students haven't been told to shelter in place, but public safety officials recommended that students remain inside if smoke was detected. If smoke is detected in the air, it has been recommended to principals that they keep their students inside. Australia, Queensland. Facility to monitor air quality, Central Queensland today. CQ today. He said the majority of Central Queensland councils were already part of the PM 2.5 monitoring network. DES would take out a freehold lease over. Excerpts edited by Rozep for brevity and clarity. facility to monitor air quality. March 29, 2023. South Rockhampton will be home to a new facility to monitor air quality in the event of a bushfire. Presenting the report at the Rockhampton Regional Council's Communities Committee meeting on March 21, 2023, the Business Support Supervisor said the Department of Environment and Science, DES, facility would be part of the Queensland Government's PM 2.5 monitoring network. In response to smoke impacts from the 2019-20 bushfires, the DES's air quality monitoring team has been funded to expand the network of air monitoring stations in Queensland to provide more local measurements of pollutant levels. The primary objective of the network expansion is to provide additional information on public exposure to fine particles during bushfire smoke events, with Rockhampton identified as a key location, he said. He said the majority of Central Queensland councils were already part of the PM 2.5 monitoring network. A 10-meter tall aluminum mast will be attached to the top of the structure, which contains the sensor. With most bushfires in the Berserker Ranges or in rural areas, CR Sherry Rutherford questioned whether the facility should be located on the north side. The south side location had been chosen due to idealistic wind conditions and flow, as well as to avoid overlap with smoke sensory infrastructure already in place at Parkhurst. Other requirements for the location were that it had to be in an elevated area away from a highway or heavily used roads, as well as accessible to an adjoining power source. The data collected by the PM 2.5 monitoring network was reported to Queensland Health, and Council had made it a condition of the lease that they also had access to the data. The motion was carried unanimously. United Kingdom, UK, London. ROSEP, this article, from the United Kingdom, is in the Municipal Journal, also known as the MJ, a weekly print news magazine and online publication covering local government and civic administration in the United Kingdom. It was established in 1893, under the title London. The article below comments on the UK Food and Agricultural Affairs, DEFRA, Annual, 2022, UK Air Quality Report, published in February 2022. According to the MJ, wood-burning stoves are controversial, with opinions divided on the subject of how to deal with wood-burning stove pollution. Wood-burning stoves are at the center of the report on air quality. The MJ comments that not enough funds are being given to wood-burning stove pollution abatement. MJ states that wood-burning pollution causes PM 2.5 emissions, one of the deadliest of air pollutants. Wood-burning stoves and toxic air. What can be done? The MJ. DEFRA's report reveals that particulate pollution, PM, is not just rising, but has breached legal limits. Microscopic PM is one of the deadliest. Excerpt edited by ROSEP for brevity and clarity. Wood-burning stoves and toxic air. What can be done? Last month, the Department for Environment, Food and Rural Affairs, DEFRA, released its annual air quality update. The latest statistics are toxic and have inspired much fiery debate, not unlike the wood-burning stoves at the center of the resulting controversy. Councils are left, as usual, trying to bring about a reduction in pollution without an adequate UK government-led plan and without sufficient funds. DEFRA's report reveals that particulate pollution, PM, is not just rising, but has breached legal limits. Microscopic PM is one of the deadliest air pollutants, responsible for tens of thousands of premature deaths in the UK and linked to life-changing health conditions in children and adults of all ages. UK,